small, medium, or large? What's your go-to?
My girl, she got D's, so I'm gonna go with like I like a medium large because it's like I don't want her back fucked up.
You want her to be healthy.
I want her to.
There we go.
I don't discriminate.
I love her.
All
titties
are titties, and even small titties. I'm like, it's a good time too.
And plus, when she runs, cause she be working out, I don't want her titties hitting her.
Right.
Concussions. It's a lot of things that we got to think of. Violent tits. No one talks a lot about violent titties, but there's a lot of girls that have violent titties out here, and I feel like guys don't ever like they don't soothe their girl. They're just like, oh, you ran today, and she's like, you don't know I got hit in the face with those titties.
It's like fighting Jake Paul.
Right. All you see is my girl got double D's. In her head, she's like, no, these titties are fucking me up.
Day 93 under the dome. With necessities growing dangerously low, who knows what spark will set off this powder keg? I can't take another minute in this dome!
First of its kind, the first dome
Anywhere. What's up, everybody? This is Dome with Bamfomania, the #1 freestyle comedy rap podcast in the friggin' world.
What up?
I got my boy David sitting across from us.
What's good?
We have special guests in the house. We got Flo, the exec, and we got Wavvii, and we're so excited to have them on. And if you like what you're hearing today, you can always support us at patreon.com/dome with Bamfomania.
Please.
And join. And, if you like the episode, there's no reason why you shouldn't.
If you do support
that shit.
if you support the Patreon, we'll send you a free sticker.
Oh, yeah, we got stickers.
Yup.
There we go.
Existing patrons, send me your address. I'm going to send you a sticker.
Hell yeah. So, we got Wavvii in the building and Flo, the manager. Damn, what brings you down here? How you guys enjoying Long Beach so far?
They drove from far away is what I heard.
Drove from far, you feel me? But we gonna pop out.
Well, no, you're a Long Beach native, right?
I am. I'm from Long Beach, born and raised.
Hell yeah, dude.
You feel me?
I'm coming all the way from New York City, so
damn.
I'm the outsider right here, but I feel at home when I'm out here.
It's a very welcoming place.
Yeah.
How'd you guys get connected?
Out here in LA?
Yeah,
out in LA.
It's a real LA type story. Mm-hmm. It's like a real LA type story.
Go ahead.
Can you give us the cliff notes?
Yeah. All right, bet. So go to this Song Trust event. We both members on Song Trust, and then pulled up.
What's Song Trust for the listener?
Song Trust is a publishing company. And so, if you want your money, artists, if you want your money and you trying to collect them royalties, go ahead and make sure you find publishing. There's more of them, but Song Trust is particularly the one that I use. I love Song Trust.
Is it like DistroKid or whatever?
Basically, what DistroKid does for distribution, Song Trust does for publishing.
It's different. It's
not. I have no idea how any of this shit works.
No, you cool.
It's complicated.
So like DistroKid, I would upload a song to DistroKid. Like Song Trust, when I upload my song there, it's not to spread it to DSPs. It's because I want to get paid.
I see. Honestly, the name Song Trust sounds kind of sus. I don't know if you put trust in your name. I'm like. That
sounds legal.
Don't protest too much.
Isn't it that Song Trust then allows you to get paid if a movie wants to use the song or if a commercial wants to use the song?
Yeah.
There's two parts of a record. So you have the composition and then you have the master.
Yeah.
So the master, for instance, with Wavvii.
Yo, we got the master on Song Trust. Yo, this beat I'm about to crush. It's no rush, you freestyle when you need to, but honestly, sometimes you do it when the beat do.
Yo, the composition and the master. On the fucking beat, I'm a fucking bastard. I do it slow or do it faster. Yo, it might end in disaster.
Oh, but you trying to get laid. You should be on Song Trust trying to get paid. If you ain't, little boy, then you lame. Y'all should get Song Trust paid.
Damn. Slow down your aim. We're just coming here to get a little fame.
Oh.
But hey, Song Trust pays. But if you got other ways, well then get paid.
Yo, I'm on Song Trust. I need to clean out my bong's rust so I can hit that and bust. And that would be quick, and I don't know, man. It's the first. It's the
pleasurable.
It's the first freestyle.
Oh shit, yeah. The beat went off, so I'm like, fuck the rules.
Actually, yeah. I often do that. Sometimes when I can't figure out a rhyme, I just say a fact. It's
Because that's like you stick it.
Some would say it's a crutch. It's something that I do when I can't. If you don't know what to say, then just speak effectively.
Yes, and we do have the crutch jar is on deck. So if anyone if anyone rhymes problem with solve them, you got to toss that in there.
Okay.
Or if
I'm gonna hit Cash App.
I got some.
No.
I got some coins.
We don't require the guests to participate.
it's just us,
we got to hold ourselves accountable.
I like that though.
Sometimes we get lazy.
Yeah.
I got coins.
You met at Song Trust. How? Like, what happened? You just there? Boom. What's up?
They had an event. It was like a mixer, basically like a member appreciation event, open bar type vibe. I forget the location, but it was like downtown LA somewhere.
Open bar. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, downtown LA. I walk in the spot. I was actually down here working with another artist I was working with before we started shooting and everything we had to do with that. I'm like, I'm gonna go shoot to this event real quick. Mix and mingle with some LA folks. I'm coming out here from New York, so maximizing my time. I walk in the event, and lo and behold, Wavvii, her name is really like how she operates. She's just in the midst of like a wave of people, lit, drunk. She be drinking.
I be turned up, tequila.
And the way it looks is like you would almost think she's doing like a stand-up special because it's like she's right here, and there's like a bunch of people looking at her, and she's just like, eating the room up, you know what I mean? And I gravitate over there. I go over there and I'm just peeping the vibe. She's super smooth, laid back, funny and stuff. I gravitate to good vibes, good energy.
Sure.
So we start chopping it up, letting her know one thing led to another. I'm like, yo, we doing a video shoot with this artist I'm working with. You could pop out because I'm just big on community.
You hadn't even heard her music yet at this point.
Just the energy. Just off the energy.
A lot of times the person is more important than the music. You'll worry about the music second.
And to be honest, at the Song Trust event, when I went there, I was going like as songwriter Wavvii, not.
I wanted to ask you about that because I hear
artist.
the term platinum Wavvii in your music sometimes.
Yeah,
Have you written some like K-pop song that went #1 or some shit like that?
We gonna get to K-pop for sure, but no, I actually had the pleasure of writing a platinum country song.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, and then so that went crazy. So,
how did you get the writing gig? Like who's the person that got you kind of the job?
Honestly, relationships. That's really it. So, long story short, I went to college we went to LA recording school. So boom, did that real quick. Ended up meeting somebody. They my family, and we didn't even really know. So then boom, it's like we just started linking, and then we starving together, going through college together.
Yeah.
And then he stayed with me, and my mom's and shit, rent free. Like we just vibing. We going to school.
No, that's honestly the biggest thing about going to some type of artist school in LA is the network that you build. Because someone's bound to fucking do something.
That's facts.
And then that you're tapped in with that person is like, yo, I'm the best at fucking networking. But the problem is that I hate working.
That's a fact.
But I really love talking to my friends. And then I hand out business cards to all of them.
Yo, my college roommate just with platinum. So you know that we all gonna be eating.
Oh.
Yeah, we with platinum Wavvii and we freestyling. And we with platinum flow and we all wildin'. Oh my God.
Yo, make sure you network with your friends.
Yes.
One day it could get your ass a Benz. Or one day it could get you a platinum. I don't know what rhymes with platinum, so I'll say rapper.
Hey, she don't know what rhymes with platinum.
Me neither.
We just know we tryna stack them. Hey, you niggas stay acting. Yeah, you ain't really got fashion. Yeah, I'm from New York City.
Why is she doing better
Bad
than
bitches,
me?
big titties.
Damn.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo, Flo came
Why
in
is she-
hard, bro.
Why he came here to be like I rap better than my artist?
No.
Yo, he didn't even.
Y'all got me hyped.
Yo, bro came here to really put
This is a great
get himself
cipher.
a record deal.
By the end of this whole thing, Wavvy's gonna be the manager, and then Flo's gonna be.
Imagine that shit.
Yo.
You came a long way, but that would be.
You know what's funny?
I'll be the most lackadaisical ass fucking manager.
We've
You ain't
been-
up, I ain't either.
We've been interacting with a lot of managers lately, and the manager usually got something. You know what I'm saying? They're not a manager just because they're like business savvy. They usually have a background in music, which is you said that you started as a rapper originally.
Yeah.
That was the lane. What's up with that?
That's a good question. I actually never got to speak about this publicly, so I'm happy I'm doing it on this platform.
You heard it here first.
You're welcome, bro.
Yeah, no, thank you. This is why we came here, man. It's a great platform. So I've been making music since I was like 11. Grew up in a musically inclined family. It's a very big family, so I don't know, like I'm not gonna go into details, but it's the group Chic that made that song Freak Out.
Oh.
The Chic. One of those, the women in the group is like my great aunt, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay, that's close enough.
Yeah, but very distant in the
Chic
family.
out.
Yeah, that part. So, but I started making music. I started rapping at 11. I come from High Bridge in the Bronx, so that's the neighborhood where DJ Kool Herc threw the party and everything.
Yeah, no,
so it's very music oriented and stuff like that. It's around. Then I saw Bow Wow, like when I was like around 13. Bow Wow came out. I'm like, oh, you could actually like do something with it.
Yeah.
Like, you know, obviously not everybody's gonna be Bow Wow.
Sure.
But I was just like, wow, okay, cool. And then I would say probably by the age of like 19, I started taking it seriously. Then probably. And I had moderate success. Like I opened for Dom Kennedy in Connecticut.
Damn, that's big. That's big.
But this is before he's super big.
No, we opened for Post before Post was big.
So you know how it goes.
Post had like 4 records, and he came through Grand Rapids, Michigan, and we opened for him.
He played White Iverson twice.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But that's crazy.
right.
That's a
But
crazy
like
story to have.
everybody knew that he was gonna blow up, and now he's like headlining Rolling Loud on Saturday night. So it's like,
Yeah, he big.
yeah.
It's dope to be on a podcast with people that have that, because a lot of people don't know what that's like to be in that position and how life works. Because a lot of people say, "How would you there and you're here now?"
No, and then you're like, actually, I lived in a small town. There wasn't a lot of competition. I was motivated. That dude wasn't as famous back then. I knew the promoter.
You're literally
Yeah.
I'm from the New York City, but I had a really close friend in Connecticut, and he was performing at Toad's Place in New Haven, small town.
Yeah.
I know the promoters.
Yeah.
Literally what you're saying or whatever.
Bro,
but
half of the fucking music business is just like
relationship,
who you know. Yeah.
networking.
Network.
You know what I mean? But yeah, long story short, opened up for him. I opened up for Too Short at the Knitting Factory, and then I was living out here in San Diego for a little bit because of my brother. My brother grew up out here. I grew up in New York City, so was doing stuff out here independently and stuff, but I had no knowledge of the business. So like me being a manager, like in hindsight, is almost like a troll.
Bro, you should just be recording audio no matter what. Your voice is like meant to be on mic, bro.
You should change your name to Too Tall.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Switch it up.
I might have to make the ladies call me that.
He got the voice like on them Temptation songs at
Yeah.
the end. Baby, I'm sorry.
I know we've been going through some things.
Yeah,
I can't even imitate him effectively. You know what I'm saying?
Let me see you try it. I want to hear what that's.
Baby.
Yeah, she ain't coming back, brother.
You got the beard. You have the beard I need for this voice.
I wish you had this beard, bro. I'd get my beard.
I'm glad you got it though.
Had that beard,
I've been growing it out
that
actually.
voice.
I've been growing it
You've
out.
been taking care of it.
I've been trying to go like Rick Rubin style, but cleaner.
I see it.
Do it, but also do an English accent. I want to see if you sound like Idris.
Damn, he's about to expose me. I'm not good at accents.
Okay, fine.
Hello.
Put him on the spot.
Don't do the English accent.
No, don't do the hack one.
All I know in English
Yeah.
accent
I was
is
about to
hello.
do it, but I'm like, your podcast doesn't want to hear. I'm like in my mind right now. I'm like,
He's about
fuck
to be
it.
like, okay, Governor Bob's your uncle. That doesn't sound like Idris at all.
You're giving Irish with that.
No, Black British is way cooler than anything, bro. Black British is like the coolest British.
I can't
No,
even
for
say
real.
in it.
No, I hate it when they say that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's kind
In
of
it?
cool.
Nah, I hate that.
What's
shit,
the
bro.
show?
Like, you're asking me?
Oh, with Duchesne.
Top Boy.
Yeah.
All this
Boy.
fucking
Yo,
in it
English,
bullshit.
in it, yo, in it. Time for me to rap in this beat, bitch. Yo, I'm over here and I'm hitting the switch. Oh, I'm in England talking my shit.
This a dope beat, isn't it? I mean, what the fuck is that? Dumb rhetorical question. Adding shit to the end of your fucking statements.
Isn't it?
Just say the shit the way you mean it, isn't it?
In it. About to give you the business.
Whoa.
In it. Whoa. In it.
In it.
I know when I woke up, I was the shitting it. In it.
Shitting it. When I hear the word "isn't it," I'm thinking some nasty shit like, am I hitting it?
Ooh.
Oh man, I don't want to work, so I'm quitting it.
Oh,
just
okay.
like my man Dave. We might just go to a rave.
Go to a rave with my man Dave, acting like a slave. I misbehave,
Chill.
and I'm gonna crave this.
Not chill.
I fuck with the slave
Chill.
line.
I told y'all I've been
That's
watching
inclusion.
Yeah. No,
That's inclusion.
DEI.
Whoa.
How is that inclusion? We include slaves. on
Yeah.
the show.
We don't discriminate against people who are enslaved or trafficked.
Great segment. Great way to cover that one up and shit. You better clip that one to where it go with the.
We might clip it. Who
include
knows?
everyone.
That shit was hilarious
If
to
you
me.
feel
I don't give a fuck.
Man, I forget what we were fucking talking
I
about.
was just basically talking about my background as an artist.
Oh,
and
yeah,
then
yeah.
transitioning. So real fast, and I'm just speed past it if y'all want to go to it.
Please.
Started selling drugs very briefly.
Oh, hell yeah.
And I'm from the era where when you sell drugs, you don't rap to. Yeah. New shit, you sell drugs.
Yeah, that's
then
some 50 Cent type shit.
Yeah. So you don't sell drugs and rap. So started selling drugs. Allegedly, now they caught me. But
I wonder why that was. Why can't you sell drugs and rap back in the day? Why not both?
Because it's crazy that's a real question. It's a real question in general.
Nah, because you had to like go to a studio and do a thing. Like you didn't just have like a home setup.
Like you busy.
Band lab and all these different no pun intended, but all these different podcasts, all these different outlets and stuff. Like there was very like niche channels and avenues you had to go through that, not saying that they were regulated, but it was aligned with being a legitimate upstanding citizen.
Yeah, being independent music was not as accessible.
Yeah. If you were independent, there was not independent and then signed. It was you broke your shit or you got a deal.
I wonder who's like one of the first that was like also actually selling drugs. You know what I mean?
I know that Master P. I think
Master P
is a good one.
Master P for sure.
Statutes of limitations.
Nah, he went legit. He went legit. I think.
But I think Master P was probably the first to do it and at a high level because obviously Cash Money. You have Dr. Dre, Jay-Z, and like, Rock, but they were later. I think Master P was the first. To your point, like,
but nobody keeps selling drugs. You usually get out of that.
Yeah.
Unless you're thug,
or you do some time.
Yeah,
so I end up doing some time.
How much time?
I did a year, fortunately. I know it sounds crazy, but it could have been a lot worse.
Year's not bad, and it lets you get your act together, right?
Yes.
I heard you say prison was a great thing or something like that.
Yeah, honestly, like, I feel like I don't think anybody should go. I'm not promoting prison, but for where I was at,
everybody should go to prison once.
Low-key, it's a great character builder.
No,
if you get the opportunity.
So this is what I always tell people, right? Like, prison, it's tough. It's not easy, but it's like anything in life is what you make it. So they call it gelling. You know what I mean? Even if you're in prison, how do you gel? I'm gelling this way. Some people gel by sleeping through their bed. Some people do it by using drugs through their bed. Some you do it by, extorting people. Like, it's like emotion. It's a human. You're still a human. So you're coping.
I heard Wes Watson say, he's this influencer prison dude. He's like, there's dudes in there doing hard time, meaning, or what he says the meaning is that they're thinking about being outside too much.
Yes, that's the way people gel.
They're dragging their feet through the sentence way more because they're not accepting that they're here.
Yes.
They're still in the outside mentally.
Yeah.
1,000%. So I had to learn that because when you first go to jail, you're outside. That's what you know. So I wanted to get outside. So I had dudes telling me like, "Yo, bro, you got to be in here. You're gonna suffer if you don't get in here." And at first I'm like, "You bugging the fuck out?" Because I thought I was gonna get out.
Yeah.
I'm like, I ain't getting in here. You know what I'm saying?
I'm innocent.
Yeah. Well, and I had enough money to bail out, but you got to have some like this networking things keeps coming up. You could have all the money you want to get all the lawyers you want. If you don't have somebody you trust when you're locked up, you don't have access to your money.
Yeah, you transfer fucking 20 grand to somebody and then they all of a sudden live in New Mexico.
Well, you don't even have somebody. What if you don't even have somebody to transfer
She's off
to?
with it.
Yeah. So you
the money's just sitting. Like,
somebody outside has to bail you out.
Yeah, you know what I mean? So I didn't have that situation, but what it did for me is I at a certain point realized like, one, I'm going to do everything in my power to never be in this situation again, and I'm going to use this situation as much as I can for me. Like, I know that this is supposed to punish me. It's going to take me obviously out of the world for however long. Everything I can do while I'm here, I'm going to do that.
Yo, I'm in prison, self-improving. I swear I'm about to be proven to people that I'm on the mic grooving. I read that book, it was written by Rick Rubin.
Yeah, I just did a 1-year bid, but it wasn't that bad. It gave me some time to get fit. Yeah, I got off drugs and I'm not an alcoholic. Yo, it's all love.
I'm not going to prison.
Okay.
But I'm also not going to be snitching.
Hell yeah.
I'm just not going to put myself in positions that will put my black ass in prison.
And when you go to prison, you might get in positions that you do not feel comfortable with, and you be snitching. Hey, I ain't bitching because it didn't happen to me, but I just wish we lived in a country where taxes were free.
Excuse me, Jamal, I'm uncomfortable with that. Please stop touching my ass. Should the camera stop
It's Jamal.
recording?
Oh, damn.
Jamal, y'all gotta go.
Jamal is the guy that would be putting you in the position.
That's what it would be.
Well,
Jamal. Jamal did it. Jamal do sound like somebody that did it though.
Yeah.
I would. Ironically, the number one name I hear associated with prison rape is Bubba, which is also the name I go by for my music.
Bubba sound like it.
Yeah.
Bubba sound like two things. You're in prison doing some bullshit like that, or you've married a cousin.
I think it's both. Low key, I think it's both.
It's just at what point in your life and the journey you're on.
Yes. No. Okay. So I imagine if you're only there for a year, are you in a different spot than the people that are there for 40 years or whatever?
Yeah, it's complicated because we're on the West Coast, so you got California, New York, state, federal, all that. But just to get to the point, I did most of my time in the county because I had like 2 jurisdictions. I had charges in 2 different places that were charging me.
Yeah,
got around.
Yeah, so I ended up in like 5 different facilities in the span of like 11 months.
Oh, so you were moving around like crazy.
Yeah, because with the county piece, like I was in some real small town, and you know they got contracts. You know they locking up more people than they getting put there. So I was in Watertown, so then Albany is close. Albany's like a major city upstate, so they'll send you over there because you're not from there, or whatever. But when you get to prison, to your point, it depends on like, are you in a medium, maximum? They don't really have minimums anymore, but medium security or maximum security, and that's based on your charge, the amount of years and stuff. So I didn't make it past intake, and people that's locked up, they'll know what that means. I did 70 days in the prison that you sit in till they find out what prison you're going to be home in, which is.
So by the time you move around, you're fucking getting out.
Yeah. You know
I'm gonna tell y'all right now, don't be selfish and go to prison, because you know what prison is good for?
What?
Making people like me pay for them expensive ass phone calls when you call me. Stop calling, and then you want to call the most when you in jail. Why you wasn't calling me this much?
Else? Yeah.
You wasn't even calling me this much when you was free. When we had free cellular roaming.
That's for real.
But now you go to jail. Now you want to be like, yo, let me call you for dinner. No,
I never saw it that way.
This is at this point, it's a $30 dinner phone call. Like get off my line. And then it's the commissary money I gotta send you.
Yeah. I'm feeling it now.
And Skittles is $5 a bag.
No, yeah, they
y'all paying $10 a Frito bag. Like at the end of the day, it's selfish, because I didn't even get to have all the fun you had. Robbing the bank. You turned up.
I didn't do no
guns
crimes.
blazing. Hey, now you in jail, and I gotta pay for your Domino's pizza.
That's crazy.
I gotta pay for your phone. I'd rather pay for your Verizon phone bill than them jail calls.
Well, I heard they got phones in there. I heard they got phones on the low.
Technology is
Yeah,
coming
you know,
along.
if you can get it, there's some that get it.
And whoever's in there, they could just get like a job making license plates.
But until they do, I done
5 cents an
hour.
I done already ran out of money to get you the other phone.
Was the New York prison hella racial? Like I heard in Cali, it's like racial as fuck.
Yeah, thank God I've not been locked up out here, but I've heard the stories, I've watched the movies and stuff. I think it is racial, but I think y'all, like, because y'all have so many, and I love Mexicans, but y'all have so many Mexicans, and then, like, y'all have a lot of everything, actually. So it's like, yeah. So it's not, like, I don't know if the prison has more Mexicans or more blacks or more whites, but it's going to have a decent amount of all of them. In New York City, we're not racial in the sense where, like, it's like it's more black and white, unless you're like a Latino that's in like a Latino gang that doesn't fuck with black people.
Right. It's just like, it seems like here, like the prison system is running itself. Like the prisoners have their own shit that's going on that is the bulk of the dynamic that's going on.
Low key, I kind of like that.
Y'all have more structure over here. Like I've not seen it, but from what I hear, ours, ironically, because gangs come from the West Coast.
Yeah.
Gangs run the prison in New York. Bloods.
Gangs run the fucking prison. Yeah, I see the vision. Chilling with dudes that ain't crippin'. I should have said brippin'.
Brippin'. Okay, you know, I'm in the gang at the jail or the prison, and I don't know which one I should be joining. Low key, they're probably gonna make me a Nazi.
He's gonna be a Nazi.
These conversations are so crazy. Y'all be acting real lazy.
Really?
All I know is that I ain't gonna be crazy.
Nah.
You said Jamal. You said slave. You said Mexicans. I ain't in it. Cause man, all y'all tripping. That's why I ain't going to prison.
I feel like there's nothing I can say to recover.
It's true.
I'm just trying to be a undercover brother.
Okay.
Do my
Okay.
good deed, but not be homo. I ain't got nothing against them, but
Pause.
they're in the prison too, though.
That's it.
that's
And then he
actually-
said homo. It's
Yeah,
over.
no, that's
I'll stay clean.
We've covered all aspects
All
of
the-
anyone that we could possibly
all
offend.
the defended groups
I'll just
have been.
We're getting canceled by all of the people that are canceling
Y'all
people.
getting canceled.
No, we're not. We're totally.
No, I'm just playing.
We're
I'm outta here.
uncancelable,
just
dude.
don't.
what I'm saying.
Nobody say the M word, please.
Nobody said. Nigga.
Actually, there's one person here that can say the N word.
No, I said M.
Oh, okay.
Mom.
Good.
Yeah, I didn't know.
No, good point. Good
Him,
point. Good point.
you know.
Good recovery.
I know that was not a recovery. I said that.
I knew that you had said something different, but I didn't get it.
Well, I mean, let's be real. There's a very harsh M word that is offensive to, let's say, a small group of people.
I get it.
You don't want to.
I get it.
When I tell you I didn't know what the hell the M word
I
was,
know.
that's why I said mom.
I was like
maybe
Muhammad.
Well, that could be depending on where you're at.
That's my middle name.
Oh, snap.
I was playing.
As long as you don't show him drawn in any way or
Yeah,
whatever.
Don't make a comic. We've never freestyled about Muhammad, so
Are
hopefully
you saying that we need to freestyle about my?
I hope this isn't the
Let's
first episode.
move past this.
Yeah. Okay.
Before we freestyle.
Well,
Muhammad,
we got Muhammad Ali, Mike Tyson.
How about
Mike
that?
Tyson is fighting Jake Paul. Is that it? Logan
Yeah.
Paul? Which
Who,
one?
if he
I don't
was
know.
black, his name would be Muhammad.
Muhammad Tyson.
No, Jake Paul.
Oh.
If he was black,
Muhammad Paul.
Muhammad Paul.
Well, maybe we just go
Did
Muhammad.
you see
Muhammad Paul Lee.
that works?
That
You did that by accident, bro.
Crying.
was good. No, give it, yo, you're on fire, bro.
I'm crying.
Did you see that he got the? I don't know if this is real. He got the face tat that Mike Tyson has.
That can't be real.
That got to be marketing.
It looked real.
That's
There's
marketing.
no way that
Pull it
shit
up.
is
Or
real.
no, you don't have your
I mean,
phone.
he is
That's
a troll, though.
marketing.
It looked real.
That's
He is
like
a
how
troll.
NLE Chopper
might-
did the Glorilla thing just to get Glorilla on the track. Like it's marketing.
It looks real.
Right, but it could just be like a henna tattoo or some shit.
Maybe you're
Like,
right. Maybe
you
you're
think
right.
that
That still
dude
would be
there's
tough
no
on the
way
face.
he really got. And maybe he did. At the same time, I know that tattoo removal technology is pretty good these
So
days.
he
On
could
your
do it and
face,
get
though?
away with it. Yeah.
Now he got enough money to do some dumb
And
shit, but I don't think
and
he's
his,
gonna do
his
that.
also his neck is blasted. Like he's already up here. Like the face isn't
Just
that.
continue.
It's not that crazy. And on top of that, if I was like, I'm fighting Mike Tyson, and I just got the same tattoo of him, of like his iconic face tattoo on my face,
And
then
I whoop his ass.
and then I beat him.
Yeah.
That's a legendary story.
You onto something.
Shout out Fred Frenchie. Shout out Mike Tyson. Mike
Oh,
Tyson
yeah.
gonna blast him.
Bro, I seen clips of Tyson right now, sharp, like
Yeah,
fucking
I mean-
swinging.
Yeah.
I'm still scared.
I'm assuming he's.
I gotta
it's-
show y'all a clip because I know some peoples that rock with Mike Tyson. Shout out Fred Frenchie. I'm gonna show y'all some clips of
So
Mike. Is
you
crazy.
think Mike's got it?
What?
Okay,
Mike
that's what I'm
is
saying.
Mike is
He doesn't think so.
Jake
Go
and
ahead.
his whole team.
I mean, I just think the whole thing is fake. And I mean, have you guys saw Mike's last fight? Like, it was one of the most boring fights I've ever seen in my life. And
It's all
I don't know.
hype,
It's,
yeah.
I think that it's a grift. The only people I give a shit that are actually boxing and doing MMA are the ones that are actually boxing and doing it, not this celebrity matchup
Nah, but
bullshit.
but
Like,
Jake's-
that's a grift.
but Jake be fighting people that
He's-
don't be boxing.
But he's not
He
bad.
fighting
Like
basketball players
I heard
and
people talk about like how he's got good technique. And I don't know shit about.
Well,
shit.
then why doesn't he actually fight in the sanctioned
That's a good
matches?
point.
With
Well, because
the-
he's a YouTuber. You're right.
That's what I-
Like,
Yeah.
but if he's so good,
Ain't no other
then why
YouTubers
not?
trying to get the smoke from him. He probably the most fightingest YouTuber.
he couldn't just fight a regular.
He could
YouTuber.
probably take
Yeah.
all four of us on at once, but at the same time, I'm like, there's a pathway to that I don't know.
You're clearly right. You're clearly right.
I just think it's a grift. I think that no matter who wins that night, it was all fake,
And everybody's getting paid.
and everyone's getting
Oh,
paid,
for
of
sure.
course.
But I
Like,
still-
definitely a money grab, but
I-
Mike gonna get him.
I still think that Jake's gonna come in there and try to knock out Mike Tyson.
I think
Of
so
course,
too.
Like,
but
I
I
do.
think Mike Tyson gonna be like, I'm about to whip on this silly little white boy. Like why would you want to
he's
fight
50.
me?
I just
though.
don't
Or
think.
how
that-
old is he?
I'm pretty sure they're texting each other like, "Yo."
The older the black man, the more confident they
Oh, you
get.
think
I
so?
knock this little ass white boy out. Like they start getting crazy.
No, I mean,
Mike Tyson probably gave him the idea to get the tattoo. Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't that be so disrespectful?
hey, that
or
would be
whatever?
super funny, Jake. If you just put that shit on your face, that'd be so fucking great. And then I gotta go. I'm gonna take some storms right now.
Mike
was
Mike
pretty
gonna
good.
kill him. Mike gonna get him. I probably sure Mike is on him.
I wish Mike would fight me,
Oh shit.
What?
bro.
Mike-
I wish Mike knew that I existed. I would be in bliss, kids. That would be my witness, my dreams, yeah, it would seem.
If only Mike Tyson cared enough about me to show up and fight me, that would be so sweet. Yeah, he could take me, knock me off of my feet, then you know I'm in a whole nother galaxy.
Mike gon' beat up Jake.
Please.
Mike gon' beat up Jake.
We'll see.
It's gonna take about one take.
That's it?
And I'm gonna bet all over the place.
Okay.
She's gonna bet. I might bet too. But I just don't know if I got the money to cover it, so I might ass bet you, but not tell you I don't have the money to get it, so if I win, I still get money, bitch.
I'm too broke to gamble.
Yep.
But at least I can ramble. That shit's free.
Yep.
See me hanging with Mike
Hey.
Tyson.
Tyson.
Eating
I'm too
bison.
broke to gamble is crazy. I like that.
The realest shit he ever wrote.
Yep.
But he ain't write it though.
Actually, I just bought a pack of 10 like hard ass beats, like beats that sound like they'd be on the radio, because I'm like, I'm gonna make some fucking generic ass music.
Some mainstream shit.
Well,
and go viral.
But here's the thing, I still want to write like myself. I want to write in a funny way and like a clever way, because anytime I try to be cool, the shit sucks.
Do a Mike Tyson diss track.
I ain't gonna lie. I could see it now. Mike Tyson walking in here as a guest, and then y'all have to like fake spar right here. I just don't know what to say of like.
Hopefully, we'd be in a different building at that point.
I was gonna say,
if we're pulling Mike Tyson level, then hopefully we're in a different building.
Mike Tyson, from what I know, I don't know him personally, but Mike Tyson is the type of guy to come here.
Yeah, but I just can't imagine Mike Tyson being on the phone being like, "Hey, Dave, I can't find street parking right now, brother."
That's exactly what he would do. I've heard, I can't name them off the top of my head, but I've heard people say stories like Mike pulling up and doing some shit like that.
That's not safe. I feel like it's imperative.
He's not safe.
Mike taking a fight.
If you got a person who's high caliber like that, they can't just be wandering.
No, you're
around.
right. You're right.
You know what I'm saying? It's like R.I.P. Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah,
he was still in the hood.
Yeah,
like straight up at the Marathon store.
That's true.
On Slauson and Crenshaw, just like hanging out like he's a normal dude. I'm like, bro, you have way too much, and that's what he stood for.
He kind of like
mad respect.
He only looks like an old guy from the neck up,
bro.
That's
yeah, like
that's
he whooping ass.
If he shaved, Mike would look young.
That's true.
Shave and put on some glasses.
Wear a wig.
He whooping ass.
Not even the wig. The bald look is cool nowadays.
That's true. You got young dudes doing the bald
Shave
look.
the beard and put on some cool glasses. Fucking go to warbyparker.com. Get some flashy glasses. Out here looking like an intellectual. And then take them bitches off and fight.
Man, yeah. I got an targeted ad for some sunglasses from a brand called Blender. And I was like, blenders are already a thing.
Yeah.
Don't name your company Blender and sell glasses.
Bro, I've seen like 4 companies that are named Blink. Blink Fitness.
Oh yeah,
Blink Camera.
Right. Blink sells ED medication.
Bro, there's way too many Blinks.
Dysfunction.
So then they start.
I didn't even know what that. I said
That's why I had to break it
ED.
down. She's the only one without actual peas.
Yeah,
Yeah, I buy mine at the store. Like the real lesbian.
Yeah.
Actually, that's funny. A lesbian who's never heard about ED because she never has a dude in her life
Yeah,
that's ever
like,
discussed it.
ED. I'm like, dang, maybe this. I don't know. What
Women
the
can
fuck.
always perform. We just gotta get, just
Yeah, that's why y'all be taking our women.
yeah.
That's not fair.
Just make sure nobody has cotton mouth in the room.
I'm gonna take. Oh God, that'll take you out.
Yo, that's crazy.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now for sure. Like being a lesbian and taking on the role of like, okay, like I got the strap in the backpack. I'm Dora the Explorer.
Damn.
Like, I can finally see like I can see how y'all get tired. Cause I'm exhausted.
Well, you're not getting as much out of it as a dude does.
Right. So at this point, like it's like, okay, boom, like I want some head, like, cause I put in all this work.
And that is the manliest thing you could have ever said.
Like
I'm done with this bullshit. Let me get some head right now.
Yeah, like I put in all this work. I don't know how y'all do it. It's a while.
If I was a
talking
lesbian,
about round 5, like
yeah.
girl, let's sit down.
I would just be 69ing all the time if I was a lesbian,
good
non-stop,
point.
24/7.
Yeah, that makes
Queen
sense.
69.
It's not as like fun as like you got to think like the leg always by your fucking head.
Right.
Like,
It's not
just a lot of misproport. Like it's a lot going on, and then I'm taller than Shorty.
Well, you might want to.
You're right. That is a conundrum I often.
And you might want to focus. You know what I'm saying? You might want to focus when you're down there. You might hump a leg for a second. Kind of get a thigh game involved. there's some different strategies that you can implement.
When you in it, you could do anything.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
know?
No limits.
You start doing anything.
Are you a big fan of Young M.A.? I mean, this is the dumbest question.
Yeah.
But
I like it, though.
I mean,
We're
that's the
keeping
thing.
it real.
I just obviously she's like
The lesbian rappers obviously must stick together, right?
Oh, we gonna freestyle.
not just lesbian rappers, black gangster lesbian rappers who also fucking talk down to women. That shit's kind of funny. You know, it's sinning.
Oh, yo, ooh, that's just how it is, dude. I'm over here and I'm like, food with MF Doom. Yo, I don't know what to do. We rapping about lesbian stuff and I'm with the crew.
We laughing about lesbian stuff. Coochie.
Coochie.
I really love Coochie.
Coochie.
And Gucci.
My Coochie really love Gucci.
Coochie.
We be like, ooh-wee.
When I think about lesbian sex, I'm like gooey. And some people are like chewy.
Okay.
But that's probably not what they would do because I'm a nigga and that's what they would say we would do.
Okay.
I don't mind if there's two chicks going at it. But I'd like to get involved.
That's progressive.
That's a good segment.
That was a good one.
No, I just think it's funny because I've listened to some of your music and the similarities with Young M.A. is like, it's just funny to see, not funny, it's ironic to see a female rapper being like sexualizing women in the same way that a male rapper does it, being like, I'm getting head, but you're a girl too. So it's like the irony of that to me is super interesting. And there's not a lot of other people doing that. Like there's Young M.A. And I mean, you're the
I
only.
literally can't name anyone else.
I can't even know. So like,
it.
I think there's room.
and her.
There's room for you in the game.
It's definitely. It is room.
There's plenty of room for you in this niche. Like, there's not a lot of. It's just also funny that you're like she was always like hanging with the bros. You know what I'm saying? She's talking like she's a guy. And I also think that the couple music videos that you have are fucking sick. I don't know. Is it the same dude who's shooting?
Yeah, Kenny.
Kenny's got it on lock. That shit is super professional, and I think that you're on the right path. I wanted to talk about the Suzuki video because I know that there was like a fucking tragic death that came from that. I thought, first off, the video's incredible. When I saw the bikes and you riding on the bikes, I was like, this is fucking top notch. I couldn't find fucking 15 bikers.
I can't even ride a bike.
Yeah. So you're obviously well connected and you know some people. But what's the story with that video?
Oh man, so that video literally came like me and Flo, like we just be chopping it up about like just different things and connecting with people. And I was like, you know what? I got some homies that I went to school with. So shout out to Charles, but he go by a different name, you feel me? But he definitely like hooked me up, and I know he be riding bikes, so I hit him up like, bro, I got this song called Suzuki, like I need you to, just call the squad.
Where'd you film that?
Up. We went to just some street in LA, and I was just like, I asked him like, bro, where we gonna film this? He was like, we always ride bikes down this street, like it's cool.
So he knew the spot.
Yeah.
Was this downtown?
Nah, this wasn't downtown really.
Okay.
It's just some spot in LA, like this
Where,
little low key.
It's probably somewhere more secluded.
Area.
Yeah. Somewhere with,
it was just like
if you cross the bridge from downtown Long Beach to the other side, it
was like closer to like Wilmington type vibes, like somewhere like around there. And so we just literally went over there. I brought a bottle of tequila. We had some water, ordered pizza, and we was activated. And it was just like
don't drink and drive.
It's just a whole bunch. It's just a whole bunch of like cool, like when you. That's the one thing about Long Beach and just cultivating relationships with people. Like, I'm still cool with the same people like I went to school with. Like, I ain't no weirdo. Like, I'm just cool. So I hit up the homie. We ain't even got to talk every day, but I'm like, yo, that it's gang. So I hit him up like, yo, he pulled up and had a couple of the homies just come through with their bikes and they just showed out, turned up.
I got a feeling fools like that they're like looking for an excuse to pull the bikes out and go do some shit, you know?
Nah,
we talked about that though. And definitely rest in peace, Polo. But we talked about that as we like strategized for the record because you dropped that record, I think, in March of 2021, 2022, 2022.
Yeah, 2022.
Yeah, so the record had been out for a while, and I'm like, the name of the song is called Suzuki. Have to have it. It's a short song. It's like TikTok friendly.
That's perfect. Yeah,
we have to have a music video for this. You're in Cali. You got to know some bikers.
It just came about, and then at that point, you start bringing in the whole community. It looked real, and that's really what it is. Like I'm really hitting up the homies. They really coming through, and they really just looking out, popping their shit on their bikes, and then we having fun.
That's what I noticed in a couple of the other videos. Like there's a hella people that like are obviously fucking with you. So it's really different when you see a video full of real people that fuck with you than seeing some dude, fucking me, by myself, standing or with one homie.
Oh me, yeah.
Or like, you know what I'm saying? Like having a gang of people in a video, it just like gives credibility.
It's that production value.
Yeah.
And
you know what I mean?
the thing is with me, to be honest with you, I'd rather have 5 homies around me than 30 extras that we done hired on the video.
Well, you want to have fun,
Yeah, like, you know, a lot of rappers, now, don't get me wrong, sometimes you want the look, you might want some girls in there or some shit like that, but it's like, shit, I'm gonna go with who rocking with me, like.
Also, at the end of the day, whether there's 30 people or 2, it's more important for it to be, like, actually you, rather than it be, like, overdone. Like, I see a bunch of videos of rappers, like, with chicks and all this other shit. I'm like, this is what
don't believe you.
It's not interesting. Even if you do get bitches, I'm like, this isn't interesting. Yeah. So I'd rather it be interesting.
And I keep it authentic, because even if I get bitches, I'm not pulling 30 of them. I probably, you know, you probably have a solid 3.
Yeah,
that's how many y'all have.
A decent roster. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's solid 3. That's kind of what we're all. That's what we're all used to.
I can relate.
Shout out to my girl. Shout out to my girl.
I had a solid 3 over the last fucking 23 years in which I've been actively dating mostly women, you know.
That's what I'm talking about. I love my solid 3, and honestly, they didn't happen concurrently. No, they were over the span of like 23 years that I've lived. Oh my God, there's tears.
Solid 3, 2, 1, because that's what I got. My girl got a gun. And yeah, I ain't tripping. Really, my girl got me whipping.
I'm gonna take over here because we gotta go back and her life might be in fear. And I don't want to be a friend in tears. So, hey, girlfriend, she's right here. Not fucking with them solid 3.
Yeah.
She's fucking with us. And outside of her,
Another
that's a solid 3. Hey.
Damn, that's some harmony. Yo, that is some goddamn synchronicity.
Hey. We ate that bitch up.
Not bad.
This the funnest interview I ever done.
Hell yeah.
Like, I ain't gonna lie.
Some would say that it's not even an interview.
Right.
Oh, God, I feel like I'm just chilling.
What do we call, like, what is it? I do want to know what this is called, because I love it.
People usually say interview, and I think podcasts have often been like the whatever interview. Like a lot of YouTube podcasts do that. But if it were an interview, then it would be the whole time us being like, so tell us about your childhood.
What did you do at 3?
Did you get along with your dad?
I probably would have written some questions down or something.
Yeah, I think we like to talk about, you know, whatever, current events. And honestly, the weirder the conversation, the better, because then the freestyle will be weird. So I'd rather talk about some weird shit.
Let's get weird.
Yeah, you guys mentioned that the video was TikTok friendly or whatever, but there's TikTok might be going out the door lately. I don't know if you guys are familiar with all that shit.
That's legal extortion. I'm
Facts.
just gonna say
so?
The government trifling.
Okay, so you guys are anti TikTok being taken off.
I just feel like as soon as you start policing fun for funds, that's when shit is like.
I think the concern is that China is like too tapped in with our society.
It's like proven that they're using TikTok to gather data on Americans and whatnot.
But ain't Google gathering data? Because
Google's not Chinese.
I know for a fact facts, but that's why America's just trying to get funds to me, honestly. Like, because I know right now, if I start thinking of a burrito, as soon as I start scrolling on Instagram,
it's gonna pop up.
I'm telling you right now. So it's like they all tapped in. Like, you can go to the grocery store, they'll send you a whole list of what you buy as groceries as coupons.
It's not just TikTok taking the data, it's all of the other companies.
It's low-key worse than that, because China controls the content that we see well. And there is a concerted effort on their part. They don't have free speech in China. So what the Chinese people see in their TikTok feeds is all stuff that is like pro-China, essentially. There's not going to be anything that is inappropriate or promotes dissonance to your country.
Good point.
But our feed is going to be shit that is...
It's radical as fuck.
It's insane.
Polarizing.
It's incredibly polarizing. It pits Americans against Americans.
That's a good point.
Everyone is talking about... And that's intentional. China is intentionally pushing that shit onto our TikTok to get us disenchanted with defending our own country and shit like that. And it's only a matter of time. You know, our borders are fucking wide open. There's already Chinese people sneaking in and setting up houses and whatnot. And, you know,
but that's like being mad because your kid, because that's like being mad at somebody because they kid good and your kid bad, and they kids they watching the same type of shit. Like, you can't get mad at that. I heard that in that country, they won't let their kids even get on TikTok.
Right.
That's not my fault. Like, you let your badass kids get on TikTok.
We're using
so
TikTok
go ahead
by
and run
choice.
that. Yeah. So America don't have no rules, and that's the thing. So let's keep it. You ain't got no rules. It's just the point that now you ain't got no rules and you ain't eating off of it.
Well, I think it's literally a matter of national security.
Yeah, I was to that point. I would say this because I was aware of that, but
like
as you were speaking on it more, I do think like the national security aspect of it is definitely to be taken seriously because you just got to look at it from a global standpoint. China's got their feet, hands, everything knee deep down the throat of Africa, right? Same thing with America. They own a lot of our debt, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So when you look at that, we are very exposed in a certain type of way to that country. But I think, and maybe this is like I can't think of the word, but it's just like a moot point. But like, it's so many other things we've done to fuck up our national security prior to TikTok coming. I'm not saying let it all go to shits because of it, but it's like it was other things that we probably could have like prevented or probably shouldn't have done before we got here.
Sure.
And now we're just trying to grab like.
So what do we want for the ban?
With the
So that's my question. So what do we want instead of the ban? So I won't ban TikTok as America if.
Change the software.
Oh well, no. Apparently, there's potential that America will buy TikTok. And
that's what I'm saying. It's a money grab.
No, you didn't
for
know
China
that
though. America loses out.
That's
in
the thing. I did know that. That's why I asked that question. America wants to buy it. What we gonna do? We gonna do the same shit.
America doesn't actually want to buy it. It's just like
they just don't want China to have control.
Yeah, like it's one of those things. It's either we ban it or
grab.
buy it.
Here's the thing: whoever buys it, stop showing me weirdly big ass titties all the time, dude. My TikTok is fucked up. Yo, my TikTok feed is out of whack. Cause I'm seeing titties hella big, left and back. Left and right, shit, I took it back. Way back to when I was just a little lad. Sucking on some mans.
Yo, my TikTok feed is so degenerate. It's inevitable that my country I finna hate. Yo, one of these days, and I do not care about getting involved with my fucking army. But over there in China, they are signing up like every day.
TikTok got some titties on it. That's why I don't want it banned. No, ma'am. I like titties on my phone, titties on the gram. I like titties everywhere, titties on the cam.
Shit. If you had a subscription, it'd probably show titties on demand.
Seriously.
But you're a lesbian, so it wouldn't be them titties on the man.
No.
Damn.
Oh, you went. That was deep.
That's
I'm representing for my queers.
I think men got titties too.
Trans power.
I got titties.
Oh yeah. Shit. You got titties on those men. Those titties.
Actually, having man titties is one of the most emasculating things that you can experience.
Speak more about that because I actually no. I think about it, and I'm not like I know I'm a skinny dude, but I genuinely because there's skinny dude like I think I don't know if it's like biological, but there's really skinny guys that have the titties.
You could have two things. You could have gyno, where you have too much estrogen in your blood and the over estrogen.
Gynecologist.
Not that, but something with the word gyno in it that involves titties. There's some type of thing that you get.
Gyno has titties.
There's some dudes in the UFC.
Gyno has titties.
There's some dudes in the UFC who take fucking steroids or whatever, and then they come off, and then you can see that they got the little tit on the side. But then there's just fat boy tits, which is the same thing, but not because of drugs. I think this is the rule. If the gut is smaller than the chest, you're good.
Facts. I agree.
So you just gotta.
You agree?
I feel like they're all titties. Like even when guys be like hella muscular, they just be boxy titties.
Right. But you want them to be.
Titties.
You want to be able to see.
Soft.
You want to be able to see lacerations.
Yeah.
You want to be able to see like the lines. And
I don't want to. I don't care less.
Okay, well,
I'd rather see women titties.
Yeah.
Like we all do.
Me too. Me too. Exactly.
I'm all about that.
Well, what do you think? Like. Small, medium, or large? What's your go-to?
Well, my girl, she got D's, so I'm gonna go with like I like a medium large because it's like I don't want her back fucked up.
You want her to be healthy.
I want her to.
There we go. That's
Thank you.
That's love.
I don't discriminate.
I love her.
All titties are titties, and even small titties. I'm like, it's a good time too.
And plus, when she runs, cause she be working out, I don't want her titties hitting her.
Right.
concussions. It's a lot of things that we got to think of.
It's
violent tits. No one talks a lot about violent titties, but there's a lot of girls that have violent titties out here, and I feel like guys don't ever like they don't soothe their girl. They're just like, oh, you ran today, and she's like, you don't know I got hit in the face with those titties.
It's like fighting Jake Paul.
Right. All you see is my girl got double D's. In her head, she's like, no, these titties are fucking me up.
I wonder if there's a correlation between tit size and the attitude on the woman.
I'm sure there's something there.
There's got to be something.
I'm sure Spike TV has done this. They've done the research on this.
Yeah, like you can't just tell a woman with D's, shut the fuck up.
Nah,
you could, but you could say you might say that's like a B cup because an A titty bitch. She's gonna be a little spicy because she's been having to fight her whole life. Yeah, you know.
No, but that makes so much sense.
You feel me? But a B cup titty, she's like right kind of. You know, she hasn't been through too much like the A's, and she don't have to be with violent titties like the D's.
Well, I think the D knows her worth. She's like, I got big ass titties. I get what I want.
Yeah, and don't let her have some ass.
Yeah. Don't talk to me like that. I got big ass titties.
Yeah, you know what these titties could get me? Yeah. Anything.
I fucking run the world.
This is titty privilege over here.
Titty privilege.
They don't talk about that,
bro.
Titty privilege is real.
It's an overall thing with tits or just being hot. People who are hot, they tend to be shittier. You seen that Netflix show Love Is Blind? It's going viral right now.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
bro.
That's my shit.
Just quick caveat: I haven't seen it except 2 or 3 seasons completely. But there's this one. The most recent one that's going viral. There's this hot ass chick, super hot, like objectively super hot.
Not the Megan Fox one.
No, the Megan Fox one is the creature.
Yeah,
is the other one.
Yeah, I was about to say not that one.
Like some old Mexican witch would be like criatura. So there's these two. This fool picks the creature because he can't see the other one. So literally the ugly one had to like fight for a personality her whole life and persuaded this fool. As soon as he could see her, he was like, nah.
I should have picked
that is rough.
I should have picked the girl.
So Love Isn't Blind. Netflix.
But
I saw a clip from that show that I thoroughly enjoyed where the guy, I don't know if this is actually the same show to be honest, but they were wearing blindfolds and sitting across from each other, and the guy asked if he could get a hug. And that was how he gauged how big the girl was.
No, I think that's like a YouTube show that you're talking about.
That's a different thing?
Yeah,
okay, well, never mind. It seems
Love
it could be
blind,
Love Is
y'all
Blind.
Talking through a wall.
Oh, okay.
That shit's also fake as fuck. Like they're trying to fall in love in like 2 weeks, and then like they're like, I love you. I found my person. It's like delusional.
Yeah.
They got him expediting the love.
I've talked to my girl for three years. Like you got to talk.
And I still don't want to meet her mom. It's like it's too soon. I think you know what I'm saying. Like, let's give it some more time.
Talking to somebody for 2 weeks. 2 weeks is like fucking. Just fucking.
Nah, but you know what? That's a common lesbian thing. Get the U-Haul and we are suddenly moving into a 2-bedroom in Inglewood. Bitch, I wish you would.
Yeah, there's cats in my hood. That's just how it is. Yo, what's good? I just moved in with my best girlfriend. Yeah, oh my God.
Yeah.
I give that wood, but it is fake. Yeah, no, it's that strap on. And yeah, you know it's so great being a lesbian.
Lesbians do be moving in fast.
Really?
I just met you, baby. Let's go do the dash. I just met you, baby. Let me spend this cash. I just met you, baby. Let's go get in there.
Damn, niggas talking about marriage on the second week. God damn, I can't even talk about sharing sheets on the second week. I'm a freak, but I gave my life to Christ, so I'm chilling in these streets.
Ooh. Amen.
Amen, brother.
Amen. Amen.
Praise God. Praise
but
God.
no, for real, lesbians do be.
Why is that?
They all right. Let me put a disclaimer for myself,
please,
and then I'll speak for the girl.
Asterisk.
Smart move.
So, me and my girl, it took me a whole year to ask my girl to be my girlfriend. We dated for like almost a whole year. Like she was about to be like, I don't want to.
It's a courtship.
I'm about to be done with you because it took me a long time to get with somebody because I really gotta see
AKA
what's going on.
Commitment issues.
All right, let me chill.
No, you know, but I love you, baby. But no, it did take me a minute because it's just like I don't move like that. But I could tell you right now, for real, when you are a lesbian, it seemed like things are just so fucking whimsical. You know, like I love the bitch. You know, we had a great conversation. Like I feel like lesbians, they'll take something and just run with it, and that's the problem.
I got a theory.
Go ahead.
I got a theory. Okay. It's women are safe. Dudes are fucking terrifying. Most dudes, most times a woman gets murdered, the first person they check is the husband or the boyfriend.
That's true.
You're right.
Dudes are fucking dangerous.
Right.
Women's prison is chill as fuck.
No,
Everybody's fucking eating pussy and having a good time. Men's prison is terrifying.
Yes.
So women start dating, they're like, oh, she's cool. She hasn't done anything crazy. Fucking let's move in.
You know what? I kind of feel you because it's like low key. If I were to like kill my girl and the police came, I would just be like, oh my God, she fell.
Some man came in here.
Some guy with a beard.
Some animal from Nigeria.
Did you not just peep
Came
how
in
you're
here.
like her scapegoat?
No, literally.
This guy with a beard and man titties. He came in here. He pushed my girl down. I don't know what happened. We were just eating coochie.
Hey, bro, they're moving into our neighborhood too fast.
What's funny is that shit is prominent enough to have its own Wikipedia entry. U-Haul lesbian, that's on Wikipedia.
No, for real.
Yeah.
Me and my girl, we literally took a picture of ourselves outside the U-Haul truck when I moved because
Classic.
because it took us 3 years to live together.
Yeah.
Oh, so y'all was like flexing on the other U-Haul.
Yeah, you were like, now we're opposite.
Yeah, we're not like y'all.
You guys got the bigger U-Haul.
Yeah.
Big Wavvii.
They're on those tiny U-Haul. The
Big
ones
Wavvii.
that attach
They
to the
paid
trailer.
for the insurance on their U-Haul.
Yeah, oh God, I
'Cause
literally.
you know we ain't getting that shit.
I put my old school in the back. It was real.
Oh, yeah, you
feel
had
me?
that
Yeah.
Now the other thing is, you know how women like they'll meet a girl and they'll be like, we're best friends. You and I, we're besties. And
That's
now
a
imagine
fact.
if you just wanted to fuck her too. Boom. Easy.
That shit is fun.
Easy. Dudes don't become, oh, dude, I met that fool, and then ever since then we haven't stopped hanging. That's fucking weird.
A dude could have helped you in a fight from getting your ass whooped.
Bro,
And if you don't know him like that, it's like, yo, good looking, bro.
Dudes
but
won't
stay
become
over there.
real friends for 6 years.
Yeah.
But
We're
the
like-
thing is with girls though, for real, like girls, they'll be cool with their homegirl and still be cool and then be kissing on the bitch and be like cool.
True. And they be straight.
Okay, what
And
about
be straight.
okay?
They'll
what-
have a whole man and be
let's-
like, bitch.
Let's talk
Like-
about this. Let's talk about straight women who you feel like, oh, this bitch gay for real, but she's like, nah.
How does the gaydar work for lesbians? Because there isn't like there's no voice, right?
'Cause
Like
I feel
with
like
gay men, there's a voice. Obviously, you can be like, okay, that guy's probably.
I feel
gay.
like chicks be putting.
Like,
He probably got a little something on
He's a
him.
little zesty.
Twinkle, twinkle.
A little zesty. I love that word.
I just
zesty.
feel like feminine women who give off like real like attentive body language, that could be misconstrued at any point. I'm like, damn, what's going on here?
Well, there are definitely some. You see, like the managers at McDonald's style lesbians that you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely a lesbian or
You
whatever.
know what he's talking
like,
about.
take
though.
your
Because
lunch.
What
I
he's
see
talking
them.
about.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
never even thought
There's
about
those kind. Yeah, they got like the flannel, the vibes. With the rainbow belt
Certain
on.
type of cut.
Yeah. And then you got like there's like the black studs that are like they cornrows stop right here, and then they're not fucking around. One time I almost got into it with one of those studs. I had to get on and get my gun because I was like,
Damn,
oh
dude.
no.
Made a
'Cause
song about it.
I made a whole song about it because I got scared because she had one of them. Oh, I ain't even gonna lie to you, I was scared low key because she was bigger. You
Yeah.
feel me? And then she had the cornrows that stopped right here,
And that means
behind the ear.
cornrows is kind of
You
That's
feel me?
that's a good indicator.
And
I
then,
think.
And then on top of that, she had like the polo that was not the polo.
Damn.
The one with the other horse.
Oh, the USPA.
USPA.
yeah. With
She
the-
had on that.
And it
With
has
the-
assassin in the word.
with the black Air Forces.
I didn't even see the shoes because once I seen the hair and then she had on like the old like the Negro baseball caps that was like dirty. Like I was like I know she gonna whip my ass, so I need backup.
when he
Damn.
got the blicky.
I had to.
Okay.
I'm not gonna get embarrassed. That's one of my worst
I've
fears.
been thinking about getting a gun. Should I get a gun?
You know.
Self-defense.
Why you say nah?
Self-defense.
Because
I'm gonna wake up. You're the one white guy at the table that's saying nah
I'm
about
just,
a
saying,
gun.
I'm just saying I'm gonna wake up one day and find out he shot his brains out. I'm gonna be like, oh yeah, that was it.
That was it right there.
He's a real friend.
Shot his shot
Yo,
his
Dave,
brains
please
out.
don't get a gun. You're gonna do something that you're gonna regret. I don't want you to fret and then go and grab the strap and make your head go.
Listen, dude, I might pull up at your crib with a 22 or a 45 or a Tech 9. Yeah, I'm feeling fine. Drinking something with a lime.
I seen a girl with cornrows.
For real?
At that point, I knew I had to go.
Damn.
I had to go give me the blick because I wasn't dealing with that shit.
She said she was gonna get the strap. She
Yup.
was a lesbian. You thought she was gonna get a dick. Lies. She was gonna get the blick. She was
And
gonna
that
shoot.
blick had a dick.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Yo, my gun got some balls. My gun got some penis. My gun is so tall. Yeah, that's how it is. It ain't small. Ooh, yeah, my gun is so masculine.
Yo, if I talk about extendos, I'm referring to a dildo.
Damn.
Ooh.
I just want to say
crazy.
pause because I'm from New York. And
Yeah.
there's a lot of that in there.
Many people have paused this show
Yes.
throughout.
You want to know what's crazy? Speaking of extendo dildos, real quick.
Oh, shit.
When
That's my fetish.
This is a shout
a
out to
good
all the
rapper name,
lesbians
too.
out there. Extendo dildo. Oh
It
God.
rhymes.
Welcome extendo. Like
Dildo.
that shit lit.
That should be an alter ego.
Extendo dildo.
Yeah, because you. well, you
No,
should tell them
because-
about-
Maybe sleep on it. You know?
Yeah, I'll definitely sleep on that. Not sleep on that, but
tell them
no.
about the alter ego
But
at
so
some point.
boom, but no, like if you go into like the typical lesbians, you gonna go into the sex store. If that's your shorty, y'all going together.
Right.
You know, you're picking out dicks. You feel me? That's what you're doing. Like let's not cap.
No, I
They're
never heard
lesbians.
this out loud.
You're picking out dicks.
No, I mean,
Isn't there a
and
way? I feel like you could design it to not look like a man's penis. You know what I mean?
But this
Get
this how you
more,
test.
look like?
more
This-
feminine design for
yeah,
a
be
dildo.
like an alien
This how you
extremity.
test
Yeah.
your joint though. If she go and try to get that extendo
That's scary.
dildo, she
a
probably
red flag.
don't like girls
She
like
still
that
want-
low key.
She
Like why
missing
don't
it.
you like you know
Why
like
is the
because I look
size
at
so
myself
important?
and I'm like
Right.
I'm 5'7". If I was a dude, it probably wouldn't be extendo.
Right.
You know,
That just doesn't
I'm
make sense.
5'7", $140.
Proportion size.
Proportion
doesn't
size.
work.
I give myself about like a little 7.
Maybe you're 5'7" because all the inches went to the dick. You
Exactly.
would have been 6'3".
That's
But
another
see,
flip.
either way, like, girl, if you go get the extendo, I know that you're not for me.
Yeah.
Because that means you probably.
And I'm in the
seen-
same situation. If we go to the sex store and she grab the extendo, then we're breaking up right there.
Yeah,
on the
because
spot.
why would you do
Point.
that?
I'm more of a clitoral stimulation kind of guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's why he's
facts.
got the beard.
Like, girl, we working with
Yeah.
these, and
I
then
don't
you
even-
go get the fucking.
I never even tasted
Drum?
it. It's all chin game. You know what I'm saying?
I'm pretty sure like you want to get you really expand the size of your dildos after you like post menopause. You know what I mean? Every time you hear
shit.
about like ladies
Your
getting
cervical
insane
floor is
dildos,
just
they're like
annihilated.
older chicks.
Yeah, there's
have,
no
like,
uterus anymore. You can just go all the way to the
You
esophagus.
you just keep. That's why the extendo's all bad. The extendo dildo, because now it's like, where do we go from here?
Yes, exactly. It's you're jumping too many Pokemon evolutions there.
Yeah,
You
like, girl, goddamn.
gotta stay at Charmander. We're jumping to Charizard
Damn,
already.
that's the name of a Pokemon. It's the extendo, and it's just a giant dick.
Dildo.
There could be
That shit
yeah.
hard. What color would it be?
I mean, I'm
like
thinking
neon.
rainbow?
Yeah, neon's
No.
good.
Neon.
Neon's less intimidating.
Yeah, like you see a neon dick, you're like, oh, what is
It's
that?
fun. It's a
Yeah.
good time. Bachelorette party.
Facts. You could sell that for the bachelorettes. They would love that.
Hey, speaking of bachelorette parties, I think that shit is insane. You know,
The concept, right?
The whole like dicks everywhere, a stripper.
Yeah.
That's actually. I feel like that's really dangerous. Like, why do you want to test the relationship
Right
one
at
more
that
time?
time.
Well, it's
And
both sides of the coin.
why
The bachelor
I'm
parties
thinking
are
both,
also
yeah,
like that.
both of them.
so-
Well, the bachelor parties, they don't have like a bunch of like balloons shaped like vaginas. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all ever seen Players Club?
No.
I've seen a guy talk about it extensively.
No, because
Oh, yeah.
the bachelor party from that angle and that perspective would have been funny in this.
the movie takes place at a strip club, basically.
But something happened at a bachelorette party to one of the girls.
Yeah, the bachelorette parties though, that is crazy. Like all the little dick trinkets.
Well, and also it's like
I'm sure that's not what goes on at a lesbian bachelorette party, though.
Yeah, like
You ever seen
I'll
the-
smack the shit out of somebody that get dick trinkets.
What do you think? Because now, I've never had these conversations. What do you think? I know you're not married yet.
Your ideal bachelor
yeah, I
party.
did. Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, let's
My
just make
ideal
yours.
bachelor
yeah,
party?
ideal.
I ain't gonna lie. On some real shit, I like traveling and relaxing. I'm trying
You
to
don't
like
need
vibe.
strippers or nothing.
Well, I've already done the most in my life. Like I done dated
That
strippers.
sounds like the honeymoon.
Like I done already like dated strippers and shit like that. Like if we had strippers like come through, I wouldn't even trip. Like if somebody gonna throw it for me, it's like it's whatever. But I'm not about to be on the extras. But don't bring them dick pops.
It's just
you
a
know?
weird.
Like, get
It's
your
just a
ass
weird
on.
implication that it's
Pussy
like,
pops?
oh, your last night as a single person is like, I have been single in fucking 5 years. We're getting married now. And I've seen those videos where it's a bachelorette party with the dancing bear, and all of a sudden bitches are sucking dick at the bachelorette party. That's scary, bro.
You know what to me the perfect bachelorette for real? If somebody's gonna throw me something, I want to travel somewhere with some of my closest homies, because I feel like when you
Yeah.
get married, then you want to spend so much time with your wife, and now y'all really building this life to where it's just y'all two. Like, give me some space. That's what I want right now.
Yeah,
I
dude.
want some motherfucking space.
that's good.
I want to go on a couple days trip with my homies, the ones that we just be turning up doing whatever. Because when I'm with you, we gonna be watching Love Is
Yeah,
Blind.
no. The best
and fucking sitting
bachelor
down.
bachelor party for me would be shut the fuck motherfucker and let me watch this movie. Stop asking about who
Leave me
the
alone.
villain is.
Am I right, man?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
Talking up. My girl be so mad. She be like, you haven't looked at me this whole time the movie's on. I'm like, because the movie on.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna do both.
Bro, I get so mad when my girl is like doing a whole thing on her phone during a movie. I'm like, this is a work of art right now. How are you disrespecting Martin Scorsese right now? You're on Pinterest fucking looking for new cabinets.
Wait. You want to know something I always want to know from people
Yes.
also in relationships is when y'all see like a sex scene in the movie, what y'all, like, how do you feel? You
Great.
sitting there.
Awesome.
Just like, do y'all look at each other like, babe,
Should we pause real quick? Should we
dude,
pause this movie
are they
and get-
turning up or like, are you looking like, damn, babe, like that
No,
bitch showing out?
usually-
You ain't did that one. Like,
Yeah.
she sucked the dick from the back.
If she's doing something crazy, I'll be like, hey, this movie's got a lot of insightful moments that maybe we should record for later.
Not a lot of
God.
unfortunately, not a lot of movies on Netflix have a dick sucking from the back scene.
Yeah.
There should be though. I think that would be nice.
Netflix, if you're listening right now, step up your game.
There's a demand.
Eating pussy on the rooftops, just getting lit.
Because now I'm thinking about it, and I want that for me. Definitely.
There's other sites, the other streaming sites for that.
pray you get that,
Let me
brother.
read you these beats really quick because I've been forgetting to shout out producers.
Oh yeah,
On all the
give the
previous
producers
weeks,
credit.
'cause
We should talk about that, man. Producers not getting proper credit, man.
It's fucked up.
Shit, dude, I just posted a freestyle today, and I forgot to credit the guy. God damn it! I need
Put
to-
it in the comment and then
Yeah.
pin the comment.
Right.
Yeah.
Records by Bailey Daniels, Smoking Section by Lex Factor, Shaolin by Eduardo Beats, Ending by Piper Beats, Kick It by Lethal Needle, Paradise by 3 a.m., Uptime by Manuel, Outside by Hoodwill, Bloody Sun by Just Dan Beats, Ocean Views by Noisy, and Familiar by Perky.
Gangster.
Perky. Okay.
Well,
Perky. We were just talking about tits.
Hell yeah.
There we
Perky
go.
tits.
I think
That'd be a fire beat.
Shout out Olivia, shout out Nikki G, and shout out Cal V, shout out a couple of producers.
These are your producers that you be working with? or-
Yeah, I'll be working with a couple of them. Shout out Blind. It's definitely some vibes.
What do you got coming up soon in the future?
Ooh,
Lots of things in the
Hesitate.
works.
Lots of things, but banger called Hesitate, and I love that record. It's featuring C5, which is amazing. Shout out Flo, plug that for me, and we just building relationships and stuff like that. And C5, he's exceptional, and to be able to have him on the record, and the record just means so much to me, and it's so different from my normal. But it's really resonating already. I'm just putting clips up.
No, that's
but
cool.
Shout out Hesitate.
Drops March 20th, by
Yes,
the way.
sir.
It's
Yes,
already
sir.
out on Even if y'all want to be early supporters and buy the art from the
Oh
artist.
yeah, real quick. Where the camera that is going?
Either one.
Yeah,
All right,
pick
hold on.
one.
Make sure you go on Even. You feel me? Type in Wavvii Baby. As a matter of fact, I'll have a link. So make sure y'all just go on my page for Wavvii Baby. Go on Even. It's turned up. Make sure y'all go support. Support good art. Survive. Get the exclusive.
After you go to support them, go to patreon.com/Tone with Bamfomania and support this show. I'll send you a free sticker if you just give me your address. Also, if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe, leave a comment. I'm going to put the links for them in the description, but just so that people know, where can people find you? Like, what are the links?
Oh, people can find me on Wavvii Baby on everything. So literally like
Spell
on
it.
Facebook, Twitter. Oh, WAVVII.
That's
Baby,
important.
that's very important. That's very important. Stop missing out on one of my V's, okay?
I would have put a
So-
Y and only one V.
Yeah, exactly.
See that? Yeah, that's crazy. You feel me? So WAVVII, literally on every single thing. And before I go, I definitely want to say, pay the songwriters. That's a big thing right now. A lot of people overlook the songwriters.
I've heard that there's new legislation being introduced to
Absolutely.
get Spotify listens a little more.
Started at
Yeah.
least 1 cent.
That'd
That'd be nice,
Pay
yeah.
the songwriters. It's crazy out here. I feel like people just go ahead and skip the songwriter. Like, oh, you did the song, all right, but like, no, it takes a lot. So shout out to the songwriters.
It's also
out there.
like cultivated this environment where people are like listen farming. Like they'll have like 100 different iPhones and they're just replaying the same song over and over again on Spotify or some shit. It's pretty crazy.
That's wild.
Dig into some of the Spotify like.
And they're still getting paid.
And some of the artists aren't even real. Like they'll pay a guy on like Fiverr to make a song for them real quick, and they'll take that song, they'll put it on Spotify, and then phone farm hundreds of thousands of listens to this one song that like isn't even like real or have any artistic merit behind it per se. Like there's no soul behind it whatsoever.
I hate that too because that's
crazy.
like the negative part of why they doing what they do and why they take so much
That's
from
why
artists and
that's why they're
creators.
paying less. Yeah.
But yeah, Don't do that.
Don't do that shit.
Just go ahead and be yourself. You know, if you gonna get it right, it's gonna be some people that listen to you. It's billions of people on here. You just gotta find who rocking with you.
And they might not listen for a while. Just hang
Facts.
in there.
Yeah, you gotta keep going. Shit, man, ain't nobody listening to me for forever. And then now you finally get that. Nobody thought, anything, and then you write, now I got a platinum song I done wrote, but you would have never knew because you wasn't fucking with me, but now they are.
Hell yeah, no, that's sick. What about you, dog? Where can people find you?
Flow the Execs. I actually have to spell that too, FLOW, because people be dropping the W off.
Like the progressive lady?
Yeah, like I have a penis. You feel me? Come on, like put some respect on that. Nah, but
Extendo.
Hey, we ain't gonna go there. But nah, Flow the Exec. I'm mainly on Instagram, but I'm on TikTok, YouTube, what have you. As far as what I got coming up, got a show on April 7th in New York City at Heaven Can Wait. One night only with Abby Jasmine as the headliner. Shout out Ace Clark, Famo, Luna the Love God, Keelana. Really big, dope show. We putting that on independently.
I've heard a few of those dudes.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to get any of those up there, that's like I got a relationship with everybody on the show. More shows to come. Yes, really excited about that release on March 20th. I can't really. It's like a lot of stuff that I have going on is like percolating, so can't really like share it just.
No, that's cool. We'll yeah, go ahead.
I'll share this. Dang, they didn't announce it yet. Well, there's a really big announcement coming up related to a particular platform. It's called the D. Pause. Starts with something. I shouldn't even mention it. Yeah, I shouldn't even mention it. They didn't announce it yet, but I'm getting acknowledged as a music professional, executive, etc. With a certain think like Billboard Power Players.
Okay,
but it's like a lot more homegrown. So I'll be getting acknowledged. This will be out before then, so that's why I couldn't drop it.
Okay,
that sounds exciting.
Well, I'm gonna put the links for both of them in the description, so just go keep an eye out for the stuff that they're doing.
I got one more thing.
Okay.
I cannot forget this. Shout out Rodney Jerkins. We got a project coming out with the Culture Top 15 gang. So the Culture tapes is coming out, and I've been blessed to work with Grammy award-winning producer Dark Child. So shout out Rodney Jerkins. Shout out the whole Top 15 gang. Shout out Culture Cards. We coming out with that in April. So it's literally amazing. So this will be like my second time working with like a Grammy award-winning producer, things like that. And shout out you both for even putting me on to that and getting us on there. So yeah, look out for that as well.
Damn, not too shabby.
We can't leave without saying this. Like, this platform, definitely subscribe to their Patreon.
Please.
This platform is really doing something remarkable. Like, I think we're in a time right now where it's like everybody's taking themselves too seriously, myself included sometimes. And at the same time, I think people are taking it too far with just doing asinine things with like no rhyme or reason, which ironically, we just rhyme for no rhyme or reason on here.
Sometimes we don't rhyme.
Sometimes we don't rhyme, right?
No.
It's hard.
But I think like I look at what y'all are doing and I see it as revolutionary, to be honest, because
hell yeah, dude, thank you.
I can't think of another platform like Dome that exists where it's like, these are your competitors. Like, this is who you should watch out for. And I think this is a great way for, whether it's the artist, manager, just anybody that y'all will invite on, you're allowing them to be seen in a way that they can't get anywhere else. And I think y'all deserve y'all flowers for that. So
I didn't think about that. I appreciate that. Yeah, like they get to see the side of the person that usually they wouldn't see.
Nobody sees this side of me.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is talking about? No one is asking me about extendo dildos. And so this is definitely a vibe.
Maybe that's for the best. But
and y'all are so pure. Y'all are so pure and like genuine. This is our first time meeting and all that. Obviously, been watching the content, seeing y'all on social media.
Hell yeah,
grateful to be in community with y'all. But like you got a white guy over here. I'm bringing it up right now, but it's just like fuck race, all that other stuff. Excuse my language, but it's just like, we talk about way worse things. But my point is, like, when you come in here, it's like it's like human to human. You know what I'm saying? Like, just the respect, the way y'all embraced us. Like, you know what I mean? Like, drink, bathroom there. I know it's like basic stuff, but it's like those little things I think they get undercounted when you're doing all of these like really high up stuff. You know, you got the production in here, all this stuff, all the big guests that are coming through. But I don't even know where the idea for this started, but just wherever y'all journeys began to get y'all here. And then now you're like bringing all of these different people. Like, I'm from New York. She's from Long Beach. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where are you from?
Originally Hawaii, but it's.
I grew up in Spain.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like
that's hard.
That's a big deal. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a super big budget yet. So it's like, imagine what they're gonna do with y'all subscribing to the Patreon.
Please.
Bigger partners coming in.
Subscribe
like
to
this
the
is
even.
them completely independent. So I just had
we could get better chairs for our guests.
It's pretty comfy though. Y'all got the cushion on here. Don't let them fool you. They got a cushion.
The podcast was so good, I forgot how shitty the chair was.
Hell yeah.
Well, we appreciate the kind words. Make sure you like and subscribe on YouTube. Sure. Fucking, we're gonna keep shit happening for you guys.
Yeah, absolutely. Follow all their shits, and thank you guys so much for coming on.
Yes,
Platinum Wavvii, Flo the Exec.
Thank you.
Good day to y'all.
Yes, sir.